Are you keeping track of anything that Devin is saying or his workout last week?
Once you go to a swimming pool party with Diddy, it's like you don't even pay attention to what the he's saying. Bro. At the end of the day, once your booty hole got tickled,
he's not the better boxer. I do everything better than him. I hit harder. My jab is better, way better actually. You watch his fights, watch mine, and you see what are you more entertained by? Who's the stronger fighter? Me. Who's the faster? Me. Who's just better overall? It's me.
Ryan is good, but I'm that next level. I took the fight because I'll fight anybody. I want to make the biggest and the best fights. Ryan was my mandatory a long time ago, and we were supposed to fight, but Ryan went his direction and chose to do other things. I didn't think Ryan would ever fight me. I didn't think he was interested, but he called me out, and here we are.
Are you keeping track of anything that Devin is saying or his workout last week? Once you go to a swimming pool party with Diddy, it's like you don't even pay attention to what he's saying at the end of the day. Once your booty got tickled, he's not the better boxer. I do everything better than him. I hit harder. My jab is better, way better. Actually, you watch his fights, you watch mine. And you see, what are you more entertained? By who's the stronger fighter, me? Who's the faster, me? Who's just better overall? It's me. Ryan is good. But I'm that next level. I took the fight because I fight anybody. I want to make the biggest and the best fights. Ryan was my mandatory a long time ago. And we were supposed to fight, but Ryan went his direction and chose to do other things. I didn't think Ryan would ever fight me. I didn't think he was interested, but he called me out. And here we are in a recent social media post. Boxing heart throb Ryan Garcia threw some major shade at lightweight champion Devin Haney. Garcia called Haney out for allegedly getting romantic with music mogul Diddy, implying that Haney isn't focusing on training for their upcoming fight. This news has fans buzzing about whether it's just trash talk or if there's truth to the rumors. The lightweight division is under the spotlight. And it's not just because of their fast punches. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney can't seem to stop taking jabs at each other outside the ring. It all started with some good old-fashioned boxing bravado, each fighter claiming they'd knock the other out. Then things got messy. Garcia threw shade at Haney's training regimen, suggesting it lacked focus. Haney clapped back, accusing Garcia of being all hype and no substance. But the real drama came when Garcia dropped a social media bomb, hinting at some secret dirt on Haney. Though details are hazy, it involved a big name in entertainment and some serious accusations about Haney's personal life. Devin Haney wasted no time in ridiculing Ryan Garcia, labeling him a clown throughout the build-up to thereabout. Garcia was subject to laughter and mockery, never taken seriously. However, the tone shifted dramatically in the opening minute of Saturday's fight, when Garcia landed a stunning left hook on Haney. At that moment, it became apparent that despite Garcia's flamboyant behavior, he was a formidable opponent. It's worth noting that Garcia admitted to consuming alcohol during his training camp and was spotted shirtless at a New York club just days before the fight. In contrast, Haney is renowned for his discipline in the boxing world. Nevertheless, Garcia, 251-20 KO, possesses a formidable asset with his lightning-fast and powerful hands. Despite Haney's previous durability, having never been knocked down in 31 professional fights, Garcia, 25, managed to send him to the canvas 3 times, rounds 7, 10, and 11, and rocked him numerous times. As for a potential rematch, Garcia has hinted at a move to welterweight, suggesting that any future with Haney could occur at 147 PBS. He's even expressed interest in facing Sebastian Fundora, the towering 154 pounds champion, with Garcia's massive social media following of over 18 million. Many opportunities now seem plausible following his stunning upset victory. Then, if you recall, a rematch with Gant Davis, who previously defeated Garcia via 7th-round knockout, presents an intriguing option, particularly if Davis triumphs over Frank Martin on June 15th. However, Davis's bout is for the 135 pounds title, prompting De La Hoya to suggest a rematch at a 145 pounds. Catchweight. Their initial encounter was fought at a 136 pounds catchweight with the same-day rehydration clause, limiting weight to 146 oz. I was severely dehydrated. My body was completely drained. Garcia ranked number 9 by ESPN in the 140 pounds division, expressed about the weight cut. It was an extremely dire situation. I should have realistically faced fatal consequences. But by the grace of God, I was spared, while it was anticipated that the title would be vacated due to Garcia's weight cut. Struggles. WBC president Mauricio soon referred to a similar situation in the 2005 rematch between Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo. In that instance, Corrales, who had won their initial encounter, was knocked out in the 4th round of their second bout after Castillo failed to make weight for the WBC lightweight title fight. Now that the true extent of the feud between Ryan Garcia and Dave Haney has been revealed, the addition of Diddy to the mix has only intensified matters. Given Diddy's current scrutiny in the public eye, anyone associated with him faces heightened scrutiny and potential backlash with his reputation already under the microscope. Diddy's involvement has exacerbated the situation, casting a shadow over all parties involved as tensions escalate and allegiances are drawn. The stakes are higher than ever, with each move being scrutinized under the public microscope following the federal agent search of the rapper's multi-million homes in Miami and Los Angeles on March 25th. Sources familiar with the matter informed NBC News on March 26 that firearms were discovered at both locations. Furthermore, Homeland Security investigations confiscated Cole's phones in Miami just before he was slated to embark on a trip to the Bahamas. While the investigation remains ongoing, a source close to the probe informed NBC News that the raid is linked to allegations encompassing trafficking as well as the solicitation and distribution of illicit narcotics and firearms. In relation to the investigation, federal officials in Manhattan have interviewed 3 women and 1 man, according to the source in a statement to E! News. On March 25th, the spokesperson for Homeland Security investigations stated that they had conducted law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation and would provide further information as it becomes available. Federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, carried out search warrants at Sean Diddy's residences in Los Angeles and Miami. On March 25th, according to multiple law enforcement insiders who confirmed the news to NBC News, these sources revealed that the warrants originated from the Southern District of New York. A spokesperson for HSI New York confirmed to E! News that they conducted law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with support from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement partners. Law enforcement informant informed NBC News that the music mogul was in Miami when the search warrants were executed. Taking a sneak peek into the past reveals a disturbing revelation about Diddy's darker side, dating back to the early 90s, circa 1991. Set aside Cassie. Let's shine a light on a troubling chapter in Diddy's already troubled persona, involving a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal. While still a college student, and with Diddy in the early stages of his career as a talent agent, Joy made a damning accusation against him. She claims that during a date, Diddy drugged her drink, rendering her incapacitated when he transported her to his music studio. In a troubling turn of events, Diddy allegedly assaulted her while she was in this vulnerable state. It was revealed that he not only committed the assault, but also filmed the reprehensible act, even sharing the footage with 2 of his associates. This unsettling information comes from Devonta Sway, a member of the R&B group, who purportedly disclosed these details to Joy. Now the question arises, how will Diddy's past actions resurface in an era of videos and tapes, mainly when the individuals involved are still alive? And the accounts are well documented. It's a disquieting journey through history that prompts serious inquiries into Diddy's past. Conduct the reason why the woman involved in Diddy's troubling past didn't immediately report the assault to the police is hauntingly revealed by a simple yet profound truth shame and the fear of losing out on a promised record deal. This acknowledgement sheds light on a painful aspect of Diddy's manipulative tactics, tracing a disturbing connection through the nines the establishment of Bad Boy Records its ascent to prominence, and ultimately leading up to Cassie. It seems that Diddy consistently wielded promises of record deals as a sinister means to control predominantly female artists, who he sought to victimize. This pattern becomes apparent when examining Cassie's situation, an unprecedented 10-year album deal. Right from the start, a move designed to keep her firmly under his influence. I pray for her protection as well, because there's a history in the music industry in hip-hop where when women speak out about the violence against them, the industry does not support them. We saw that with Megan Thee Stallion Wright and Tory Lane. Absolutely, we know that from Big Pun his wife was ostracized, and he abused her of violence against them. And being in a misogynistic industry alike. And in working in hip-hop, it's in any male-dominated industry. We work in sports. And it's not easy for us either, but it's glorified in Hip Hop Jackson, showed the Instagram documentary featuring former Bad Boy Records rapper Mark Curry. In the excerpt, Curry accused Combs of spiking Moet bottles at nightclubs. To make women slippery, he claimed that Combs would warn his associates against drinking from certain bottles. According to Curry, after the women appeared to be intoxicated, Combs would then administer pills to them. Jackson is slated to serve as an executive producer for the documentary through his company Unit Films and Television, renowned for producing various actual crime television shows and podcasts. Meanwhile, Combs 54 has vehemently denied all allegations against him, including those from a recent lawsuit accusing him of tricking and gang rape involving a 17-year-old girl. Responding to the lawsuit, Combs took to Instagram to express frustration, stating enough is